Hey everybody, how's it going? Today is June 13th, 2024. It's a Thursday. You know what that means? Monster Strike news. And of course, like I was saying, we were probably up for some interesting news today, and we got it. Without further ado, let us introduce the next collab in the world of Monster Strike. It is Kaiju number 8. And unsurprisingly, I know absolutely nothing about this anime either, but it seems like there are a good amount of people. I do remember Shiro talking about this anime as something that could come, so definitely I'm sure a lot of people are excited to see this. It will start tomorrow, June 14th noon Japan time. That's when the alpha series is wrapping up, so no surprise that it is coming right away. So let's start with the gacha monsters. First, we will have Kaiju number 8 himself. He is going to be the fire element character, and he is a bounce, and he is a Kaiju class. I believe the last Kaiju we had was back when we had the Godzilla series. Maybe there was something along the way too, but at least for sure Godzilla stands out for me. So pretty cool when I saw that as the class type. Does mean it may be a little difficult to use the class berries, so please be careful about that. But he is a power type, and his abilities, he has 5 abilities on the main: Super Anti-Gravity Barrier, Super Anti-Damage Wall, Super Minesweeper, Gravity Barrier Killer, and a Deity Fiend Killer EL. On top of that, that being on the main means his bump combos will take advantage of that. And with the the gauge abilities, he has Anti-Warp and Dash M. Strike Shot is a bash, and then he will do a special attack on that first enemy he contacts, and his bomb combos will be Chase Sphere and Super Bound Heal. Do you know that he is a power type? So I think that means, right, he should give a little bit more power to his punches, maybe a little bit slower as a result, but interesting set here for him. We'll see where he has an opportunity. I think somebody was saying that one of these characters, I think it was Kaiju number 8, might be good for one of the garden stages, so that's always good to see. Next up, we've got Shinomiya Kikoru here in the light element, and she will be our second gacha monster. And let's take a look at her stats. She is a demi-human balance type, along being a pierce with anti-damage wall, super minesweeper M, anti-magic circle, and super laser stop M. On the gauge, you have super anti-transport wall, first killer, and dash. Strike Shot is speed and power up, and she will do a follow-up attack to the first hit enemy after she is done moving. Bump combo, we got the powerful reflection ring as well as the 3-way follow-up pierce shots. So pretty good bump combo sets for her as well. And then last but not least, we have Hoshina Soshiro here in the dark element, and he is a bounce demi-human speed type. Ability super anti-gravity barrier, super minesweeper M, anti-block, and anti-magic circle. On the gauge, you have right position killer. Remember that the right half of the screen, any monster is found on there will be targeted with that L killer. And you have the strike shot, wall strike shot turn reducer. For his strike shot itself, we have speed power up. It will delay all hit enemies, and then there will be a follow-up attack to the first hit enemy after he is done moving. And for the bump combo, you have high plasma and the super pierce weak point lock on shockwave 5. Oof, always a mouthful there. So those are your 3 gacha monsters for Kaiju number 8. And for those of you who are curious about the 4 5-star monsters, we have Ichikawa Reno and Furuhashi Iharu as your 2 4 5-star monsters. And if you notice the timing, yes, it is going to start on the 14th at noon, so this is the gacha that you will be chasing after until July 2nd, when the gacha will end. And of course, for those of you who are interested in paying a little bit money, there is always a paid pack monster with a full-fledged collab. We have Ashiro Mina here in the fire element, and she will be costing 1,000 yen to pick up this pack. Not only do you get Mina here, which is the only place you can pick up Mina. You must pay money to get Mina, but you also get the starter pack there to help you get started. If you're a player who's just joining because of specifically Kaiju number 8, it's a great pack to buy. If you are interested in the pack, if you're interested in the collab, buying the pack is never a bad idea. For those of you who don't care, usually the character does not matter that much, that it is a must buy, but Mina does have an interesting set here. Bounce demi-human blast type, Blast is very interesting for sure with the bomb combo, which we'll talk about in a second. But her abilities, not bad either. 4 abilities: super anti-gravity barrier, super anti-damage wall, anti-block, and anti-magic circle. Strike shot is she will fire an attack in the pointed direction, and all hit enemies will have their weak points revealed for a set amount of turns. Now, the key thing that you want to keep an eye on is the fact that she has auto javelin burst, which is of course Excalibur's new bomb combo, and I believe she is the only one after him to have that bomb combo along with being a blast type. So that's very interesting. Her second bomb combo is super status effect healing blast as well. So I don't know, she might get a tick up compared to other pay pack monsters just because of that set, but we'll see. On my rundown, I'll make sure to go over it. But in general, these paid pack monsters are not must-haves, so you shouldn't be worried about missing out if you don't care. Now, let's take a look at the drop monsters, and I'm not sure, this is just my observation. When I tried to Google the Japanese names for this, I got absolutely no hits. So I'm actually, and I wondered, did they just finally give them a name for this Monster Strike collab? Because it is really weird to see 0 hits at all. But anyways, I did my best to Romanize them. Premigenius here in the water element. We've got Mikuso Gastero, sorry, in the wood element. And we have Pterodactyl. This one's easy. Like, you can see, you see what it's trying to mimic against. So at least I can play on Pterodactyl there. I don't know. But interesting that I got no hits for these guys. And then you have your 4 or 5 star drop monster. You have Firino Soma and Toriko Nephira. Okay. I mean, I think the T-Rexy looking one looks pretty cool. So, anyways, here are your 5 quests that you will be playing for, again, from the 14th through July 2nd. And of course, it's not a collab with an Insidious quest. We have Kaiju number 9 here as our first Insidious quest. I say first because we'll probably get another one. But he is a Dark Element type, and he is a farmable type Insidious quest, which does mean you'll just need to play his quest over and over to get him to max luck. But the bonus is every monster will be treated as max luck. So you just need to bring your OP monsters to the stage. No need to bring luck monsters because everybody is a luck monster. And of course, it wouldn't be a collab with some missions, so we do have a mission area, and basically you will be having to take down one of these kaijus by completing missions. How this works is you will have a set of missions. It does seem like from the wording that not all kaijus will only have 3 missions to clear. You might have more to do, but again, with the trend nowadays, the missions are not available ahead of time, so it makes it a little harder for me to translate ahead of time. So of course, in which I highly recommend you joining the Discord channel, because a lot of folks over there will be on top of it to translate it right away, whereas I might be a little bit delayed depending on what my day is like. But the basic flow of how these missions will work is you'll have a set of missions to clear said mission. When you clear a mission, you have the ability to open a box. In that box is a weapon. If you get the right weapon, you will be able to take down that kaiju and get some rewards. And then once you clear a kaiju, the next day a new kaiju will be available for you to take down, and you just rinse and repeat. Now, I guess I forgot I had this next slide. And basically the boxes are treated as like a mini treasure 9 event, right? You clear a Bakuzetsu quest, you get to pick one of the weak points. If it's the true weak point, then you clear the whole treasure 9 game and you get all of the rewards at once. That's the same thing here. One of the boxes will have a critical weapon. If you hit that critical weapon, you basically kill the kaiju, and then you also get all of the rewards that you would have gotten by opening the other boxes. The other boxes have small, I think they showed like a pistol or something. Those weapons don't do anything to the kaiju. So basically you're just going to be constantly picking a box, hoping you get the critical weapon, and then if you do that, you are done and you can get a new kaiju the next day. And what do you get for clearing the rewards? Well, you get another monster. This time you'll be getting Aoi and Haruichi as a unit here, and you can see the breakdown for each kaiju that you take down. You will get 20 copies of them. There will be 5 kaijus in total that you can take down. Other kaijus will also give, each individual kaiju will give different rewards. You can see there's a Tokudama, you got a bunch of alternate strike job voices, good job stamps. So, you're going to want to finish it all anyway. And then, of course, login rewards. We do have another character that will be Kafka and Reno here in the light element. You will be getting 7 copies of them each day you log into the game. And on day 2, you will be getting a Tokudama for the collab. And as is the case with every collab, the pay pack monster, the mission monster, and the login monster will all be featured as max luck monsters regardless of their current luck. But of course, remember, if you want them to stay as max luck, make sure you finish it off because that bonus ends when the collab ends. And that is it for the collab. Well, actually, there's one more slide, I think. But 20th is Monster Strike Day. You will be able to pick up a Tokudama for the collab with Monster Strike Day, so don't miss that. If you have 3 or more lucky monsters, you can also pick up 2 Miracle Mins, which actually kind of sucks. So, also, this should be your last opportunity to pick up the alternate strike job voices for Nightmare. So if you want that, please don't forget to do that. Ah, yeah, here we go. And the last thing about the collab is going to be there will be a live stream next Saturday, not this Saturday, but next Saturday, where some of these famous people, Zatach, Tiger, Sakura, Yumi, Kawase Kengo. I'm gonna guess that might be one of the voice actors, but they'll be doing some kind of event with the collab. So that'll be next Saturday at 7 p.m. Japan time. Alright, now for regular Monster Strike news, there's only a little bit left, I think. Uncharted Lands 58 will be coming. Hopefully this is going to be nearing the end of this. It is painful. I don't want to keep doing this. June 14th will be the resurrection of the Uncharted Lands. So good luck with that, and I can't wait for all of this to end. Please. Transcendent Kai, we have Lavender getting the nod this week, and let's take a look at her stats. She is just a Pierce type, no gauge for her. Sprite, Super Blast, and her abilities Anti-Gravity Barrier, Super Mind, Super M, Fire Element Resist, and Strike Shot Turn Reducer. For the Connect skill, you have Super Anti-Speed Down Wall, as well as Recovery M. Requirements there, not too bad. 2 or more non-Sprite monsters, or your team luck has hit 100 or more. Strike Shot is power up, and all hit enemies get hit with that HP Leeching Meteor. I always like that Strike Shot a lot. And her bomb combo, Chozutsu Rewind Blaster and Healing Bomb Throw. So we'll see if Lavender gets any boosts to shine anywhere, but should be coming next Tuesday, so look forward to that. Monster Stadium, as you know, the Grand Prix, they use that to fight. Well, you can fight on your own now. Like, it is a separate app, but you can link it up to your Monster Strike account, and this time they are having a special event where you're going to be taking on, what was that, Shringala, right? You're taking on his stage, and I think so. You're going to be taking on his stage and trying to complete it as fast as possible. And this is a competition, so that the top 3 times on the app will be getting a special icon and special title here that you can show off in Monster Strike. Usually this is reserved for people in the actual Grand Prix. This is, I think, the first time that they're doing it online in the app. So if you are interested, go download Monster Strike Stadium and then try out this stage and see if you can top the world in this stage. And I thought this was cool. They have a special collab with G-Shock. They got a Masamune styled G-Shock watch going, so you can start pre-ordering that today if you're interested. I had a G-Shock back in the day, I think, so I don't wear watches anymore. I mean, phone's good enough for me nowadays, right? So I never found a need for a watch, but for those of you who are interested, pretty cool. And that is it for today. Next news will be same time as usual, June 20th on a Thursday, 4 p.m. Japan time. And here are your lucky monsters. Zuma is another oldie, so you know, definitely seem to be cycling through the old characters again, right? Like Lilith stood out for me last time, so I guess that's what's happening. Anyways, there you go. Yeah, that's it. Hopefully you are going to be excited for the Kaiju number 8 collab. I know I'm a little bit interested to see what potential they have. Look forward to the rundown video when we get a chance to see, well, when other people have done the opportunity to play around with these monsters and see how good they actually are. Will be interesting to see. And of course the gacha there, both of my accounts, right? You saw that they're ready to go with the Hoshidama, so can't wait to do some pulls there. So if you like what you saw, do consider hitting the like button and subscribing below. Leaving a comment is always nice. Monst on Twitter/X. All of the slides are there for you to take a look at whenever you want. And also, like I was talking about earlier, the Discord channel, link in the description below. Go ahead and join other folks who love the game and speak English. It will definitely help you out to get the missions right away, as I tend to lag when it's not available up front. So I always apologize for that. But anyways, that's it for me today. Thanks for watching. Until next time,